This is KPIX 5 News.
Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, October 2nd. I'm Michelle Griego.
Good morning. I'm Kenny Choi.
We are monitoring what's become the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history. More than 50 people were killed after a gunman opened fire at a music festival in Las Vegas.
Hundreds more are injured. KPIX 5's Ann Makovic joins us live in the newsroom with the latest. Ann.
We are getting a lot of new details coming out of Vegas this morning as the story's been developing all night long. That number of 50 people killed is expected to rise. More than 200 people are injured, many of them critically. You're looking at a map right now of the area of where this went down. The numbers are fluid right now, but we know this is being called the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history. The shooter is dead, killed after a standoff with police. It was a lone gunman who opened fire from a hotel room on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay casino across Las Vegas Boulevard from a country music festival called the Route 91 Harvest Festival. A search warrant has been issued for the home of the shooter, identified as Stephen Paddock, 64 years old, of Mesquite, Nevada. Police describe him as a lone wolf attacker with an automatic weapon.
Now we're bringing in all the resources of the FBI to assist us in this investigation, in particular to their victim witness advocates and their CSI folks to help us process the scene and ensure that we're getting all the evidence that we can possibly obtain.
It has been about 6 hours since the shooting happened at about 11 p.m. our time, and right after that, authorities spent a few hours tracking down a traveling companion of the gunman. She is identified as Marlou Danley. Law enforcement sources say Danley was Paddock's wife. We don't know yet what role she may or may not have played, if any, in this massacre. Off-duty police officers, we know, are among the dead, and at least 2 on-duty Las Vegas police officers were injured in this shooting. Country singer Jason Aldean was in the middle of his performance when the bullets started raining down on the crowd, and he posted on Instagram hours later calling the shooting beyond horrific. We are now hearing from dozens of witnesses this morning, stunned concertgoers who survived.
Initially, you thought it was fireworks, but then right after the fireworks, they turned the lights on, and about 5 feet from me, you could see a guy with a bullet wound right in his neck, emotionless, and from there on in, it was just, people just started dropping like flies.
Well, many of those witnesses are at local hospitals this morning, many waiting for word on loved ones. And again, the singer Jason Aldean posted this on Instagram overnight, saying in part, "Tonight has been beyond horrific. I still don't know what to say, but wanted to let everyone know that me and my crew are safe. My thoughts and prayers go out to everyone involved tonight." And MGM, which owns the Mandalay Bay, sent out this statement saying, you can see it there on your screen this evening, a tragic active shooter situation at the south end of the Las Vegas Strip. Law enforcement and emergency personnel responded quickly to the incident and secured the scene. Law enforcement requested that we put hotels in the vicinity on lockdown to ensure guest safety. We will provide more information as it becomes available. So we'll be monitoring what we hear from them, as well as obviously local authorities on the scene. The president tweeted just after 4 this morning, "My warmest condolences and sympathies to the victims and families of the terrible Las Vegas shooting. God bless you." Again, the FBI and Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms are assisting local authorities with this investigation. Live in the newsroom, we'll continue to follow it this morning. Ann Makovic, Kenny, back to you.
And thank you. The U.S. Supreme Court